What up YouTube, this is Freshwater Aquatics, and this is just a video of hand feeding, whether to teach you how to hand feed or just show you hand feeding a fish. I am going to use my leaf fish, African spotted leaf fish, as the example for this video, but it works on almost every single fish. If you have a big enough food where your fish can see it and eat it out of your hand, then it will work. I've had it work with my yo-yo loach, my pearl gourami, my cherry barbs, my other leaf fish, my sparkling gourami, so pretty much all fish that have warmed up to me greatly and eat the food that I'm feeding, they will pretty much eat out of my hand. Now this isn't to say that all your tanks, one of your fish will hand feed. This is just to say there's a chance. And sometimes it doesn't always work. Sometimes my leaf fish doesn't always take the food, but he will give in and he loves this food. Right now I'm feeding Hikari food sticks, which I've had for a very long time, and they work great. Definitely really good for growing out my leaf fish. This guy grew in about to this size in about a little over half a year. So leaf fish are a semi-fast grower, but Hikari food sticks definitely help that. And now that he's getting like 2 Hikari food sticks every single day or more, he is definitely going to get bigger faster. And obviously I'm going to move my cherry barbs. If you've seen the video before this, I am moving them, giving them to Petco, because lately they have been disappearing, and my leaf fish is the reason for that. So, let me just get started. That wasn't too good camera showing of that, so let me get another one. He did take it. He does love these things, as I have said, so of course he'll take to it extremely fast. Sometimes I can get him to jump out of the water, but I might not do it in this video. So if you are trying to hand feed your fish, just be patient and hold it in the water just to see if they don't come. If they don't come, just keep it in the water. Maybe move it around, but kind of stay in the same place, just to show them you're not going to take them or hurt them in any way. You're just wanting to feed them. It took about 5 minutes just holding the food in the water for this guy to reluctantly finally take it out of my hand, and he has pretty much been trained to do it ever since. He is really big, so he can eat a large amount of these. Most hand-feeding fish are pretty big, just because it's a little easier to do that. But I have hand-fed most of my fish. Pretty much every fish in here I have hand-fed except of course my pleco and my upside-down catfish. Every other fish, if I hold one of those food sticks up, they'll all come to it. Of course, at the end, my leaf fish will always take it. But even my gourami is getting some of it. But just to prevent any damages to my pearl gourami, I like to only give it to my leaf fish, just because he might feel like they're taking the food from him. And if he's eating some of my fish just because they're there, he's probably not going to be too happy if they're taking his food. But that's pretty much it. Pretty simple.